Muy buenas gente, ¿cómo están? Aquí nos encontramos con un nuevo video para el canal y en esta ocasión nos encontramos de vuelta con un video del Fallout 4 que en esta ocasión, pues como lo habrán visto en el título y en la miniatura, hoy vamos a mejorar y también vamos a utilizar durante casi todo el capítulo. De hecho yo creo que la vamos a utilizar la X-01. ¿Por qué? Porque literalmente durante un buen rato me puse a jugar como por varios días, yo de hecho por mi cuenta, porque necesitaba subir de nivel y todo eso, porque ya saben que para subir, para cierta mejora que es la más, yo creo que es la mejor mejora que le puedes poner a cualquiera de las servoarmaduras que son los propulsores. ¿Y por qué? Porque necesitas, para poder ponerle esa mejora a cualquiera de las servoarmaduras, da igual cuál la que sea, necesitas tener ciencia 4 y herrería 3. Creo que era. Sí, creo que era herrería 3. Ah, no, mentira, blindaje 4, herrería 4. Ah, no, ¿qué digo? Herrería, bueno, como alguna de esas, de esos dos, de esas tres tenías. Bueno, dos de esas tres tenías que tener en el nivel máximo posible para poder ponerle los propulsores. Así que, de hecho, les voy a poner los GIFs ahora de las misiones que me puse a hacer para subir de nivel y ciertas cosas, porque además también conseguí ciertas armas que yo creo que están bastante bien, la verdad, esas armas. Darle que se supone que el servopuño es la mejor arma cuerpo a cuerpo del juego, pero sinceramente de las armas que ya son cortantes, así como cuchillos y machetes y cosas así, las tres que voy a utilizar ahora durante lo que me ponga a jugar en este capítulo y eso, yo creo que definitivamente esas tres armas cortantes, de lo que yo llevo jugando, creo que esas tres armas cortantes son las mejores del juego. Así que ahora sí, vamos a empezar ya.
Make every shot count. You. Glad that's over. Going in there is the very definition of bad idea, which means, I assume, that we're going in there. Oh, God. What is that smell? Short control first. Look sharp.
He's in the camp. Pull in the box. Turn him loose.
How much is that left in you?
Brandis.
Freeze. One more step and I'll blow your damn head off. Who are you? Who sent you? How did you get in here?
Calm down. I'm just here to talk.
Talk. Why? Who sent you? What are you doing here?
I followed the distress beacons left by your team. Their holotapes led me here.
The others? What happened to them?
They're dead.
I thought so. I tried to go back for them, you know, but there was nothing I could do. Not alone. You've been through a lot to find me. I should give you something. I've collected a lot over the years. Technology, odds and ends. If you see anything you want, take it, take it.
I'm glad I was able to help.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
imagine what this place was like before the war.
Welcome to the Treasures of Jamaica Plain. Within the walls of this time capsule, you, our descendants, will find the items and mementos we treasured in the year 2077. To you, 200 years in the future, these relics may seem quaint, but we hope that they will remind you of our place in history and your own. As we laid the foundation for the world in which you live, so you too will lay a foundation for future generations. May that future be bright. On behalf of all of us in 2077, we wish you well. This is Mayor Alyssa Park, speaking for the town of Jamaica Plain.
I bet that'll fetch more than a few caps. This is the treasure? That's perfect. Oh man, perfect.
Perfect.
Always a trail to be followed.
It's good to be back in Diamond City.
The Marty Bullfinch case. Marty was Nick's partner. Emphasis on the was. He must have been some kind of desperate to come to us for help after all this time.
Well, Marty and I never exactly saw eye to eye. Mostly because he was usually passed out on the barroom floor.
Aw, come on, Nick. Think of the good times.
What, when he quit?
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
This place has a kind of song to it. You listen, you can hear people's lives and problems as they rush on by.
You have a minute? I wanted to talk about something.
What's on your mind?
I've been thinking back lately on how things were for me when we first met. It was the lowest point of my life. I mean, all my closest friends were dead. Everything I believed in had turned out to be a lie. I'd failed everyone who ever relied on me. I'd led them to Concord, and we had no hope of getting out alive. The thing is, that was actually okay with me. I was ready to die. It was what I felt I deserved. It was what I wanted.
You did your best, Preston. You can't blame yourself for what happened.
I knew it wasn't all on me, but I made my share of bad decisions along the way. I've got to live with that. My point in all of this is that, well, you saved my life. And not just by saving us from those raiders in Concord. I mean that you made me want to keep living again. I guess that sounds pretty sappy, but it's true. If we hadn't met, or if you'd killed those raiders and then just taken off, I don't know if I'd still be around. I think I would have found some way to, end it. Maybe not by shooting myself in the head or anything, but just by not caring about staying alive. So I just wanted you to know that. How much our friendship has meant to me.
I'm glad you decided to stick around, Preston. The world needs more people like you.
Well, now you're making me embarrassed. I hope I didn't make you too uncomfortable telling you all that. I just felt like it needed to be said, you know? I guess we should get back to it, huh?
When the green jewel feels the most.
Hey, where's my 20 caps, you old lech?
Bright lights.
Also, hi.
A lot of shadows.
Nick,
Time to hit the road?
let's head out.
Well, all right.
I know I'm leaving him in good hands, Nick. Be careful out there.
I'll keep out of trouble if he does.
Earl couldn't have been taken by the Institute, right?
Who wants to look beautiful?
Where'd all this blood come from? It goes right into the basement.
Don't let the stress of life kill you. Oh, Earl. You've really been a handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
What did you do to Earl Sterling, Doctor?
What did I do? I didn't do anything. It was Earl. It was Earl who didn't want to be happy. Good patients get a nice new face. Bad patients bleed all over the floor because they want to screw up their surgeon's life.
So you were performing surgery, and Earl didn't make it. Is that it?
I might have had just a bit of jet before operating. So I nipped a few arteries I shouldn't have. Who hasn't? But I'm a problem solver, you see. I knew if Earl disappeared, everyone would just think the Institute took him.
You've killed a man, Doctor. You're going to pay for it. Put the gun down and come with me.
And let's not do anything rash.
No. No one can find...
You've killed a man, Doctor. You're going to pay for it. Put the gun down and come with me.
And let's not do anything rash.
I did it, didn't I? I killed a man. Oh God. There's so much blood. So much blood all over me. I can fix anything.
Hey.
What's going on
Come on.
here? Is that Dr. Crocker? I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Doc Crocker killed Earl Sterling. I found out, and then he killed himself. Guess he couldn't handle the guilt.
Dr. Crocker killed Earl? The facial reconstruction. So he really did go through with it. That explains a lot more than I'm comfortable with. Dr. Crocker always cared about his reputation, but this is inhuman.
You didn't know. It's not your fault.
Of course it's not my fault. That moron and his damn appearance over practice mentality. Now 2 lives have been lost. It's disgraceful. I better report all this to security. Get out of here. It's going to take a long time to clean this place of biohazards.
I guess we ought to give her the
So,
news.
you two find out where Earl Sterling ran off to?
Earl never went anywhere. Doc Crocker killed him during a botched surgery.
Crocker killed Earl? Gone as long as he was, I figured maybe Raiders or the Institute, but Crocker? Where's the doc now? Rotting in a cell, I hope.
Crocker killed himself. He couldn't take the guilt.
Goodness. I'm sorry you two had to go through that. Here, take this. Sounds like you earned it. I'll send word along. Let everyone down at the dugout inn know what happened. Shame it couldn't be better news. Thanks again for closing this one out.
Hell yeah.
It must be some kind of score to bring Marty crawling back to Nick for help. The way they parted wasn't pleasant.
Nicky, you old bucket of bolts, it's Marty. I know it's been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall? Turns out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one Shem Drown. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith. Way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this note leads straight to the old guy's stash. I don't know what's in it, but I'd sure like to know if it's still there. I'm gonna go do a little recon on the hall. If you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
Hell yeah.
So much knowledge was lost when the bombs hit. Good to see someone trying to bring it back. I think we ought to talk.
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh no, nothing's wrong. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been...
Hey.
You got time to talk now?
What's wrong?
Wrong? Oh no, nothing's wrong. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. I've gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, is there anything you want to know?
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. A single test chamber was my whole world for years, and someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it. They've cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world, with such people in it.
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. But my memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't gonna hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. A local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. And it's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
I do what's needed.
Well, you certainly seem to judge doing good pretty high on your list of necessities. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out.
Fucking seeing things.
There we go.
Someone's coming. I don't think we're alone. Looking around here is a real now. Sticking around here is a real quick way to earn and then lose an extra limb.
Así que a ver, el brazo derecho, de hecho voy a empezar primero con el torso, el máximo que se le puede subir es el MK4, no, que digo, el MK6, el MK6 es el máximo, que para esto se necesitaba ciencia 1 y blindaje 4, esas son las que había dicho, son los stacks de los niveles que se había que subir. Muy bien. Adhesivo, ahora tengo muchísimo adhesivo de sobra, porque encontré una cosa que se puede hacer en la cosa esta con la que te haces la comida, que te haces así para cocer la comida, las carnes y eso, que se mide el de sanguinario y cosas así. Hay una cosa que se puede hacer entre combinación de todas las verduras, por así decirlo, y se llama almidón vegetal, y ese almidón vegetal da adhesivo. Por lo tanto, ahora ya el adhesivo ya no va a ser ningún problema para en ningún momento. Ya ahí, de hecho, ven ahí el adhesivo que tengo, casi 200 de adhesivo tengo, y eso es por el almidón vegetal. O sea que de eso, de lo que es el adhesivo, ya no me voy a tener que preocupar por el condenado adhesivo nunca más en la historia. Y luego lo peor es el hecho de que luego voy a querer ponerle los propulsores a la servoarmadura, y para eso voy a necesitar más aluminio todavía. No, hombre. Ok, pero mira, por lo menos logré mejorarla casi toda, no está mal. Hace falta recolectar más recursos, entonces todavía no la voy a usar todavía. Vamos a ir a hacer esa misión, porque este puesto No, no lo vieron ustedes, pero este fue otro, pero también obviamente pues hay más puestos que logré desbloquear. En este caso este es uno en el que son puros necrófagos, de los necrófagos que son humanos todavía, no de los necrófagos que nos atacan, solo puros necrófagos hay aquí.
Yes, I'm here to help. What's the problem?
Some raiders have been threatening us if we didn't give them supplies. We told them to take a flying leap, now that we had the Minutemen backing us up. But they didn't seem too impressed. Said they'd be back with their friends to make an example out of us. We're not soldiers. We're hoping you can help us set up some defenses before it's too late.
Sin problema.
They're gonna have a hell of a time swimming in there with all that foliage.
Los mato a los saqueadores, casi a todos los mato de un solo disparo ya en este punto. Sin necesidad de darles en la cabeza. Aunque creo que van a ser los artilleros porque viendo que están las luces esas. Sí, creo que van a ser los artilleros. O bueno, no, pero tienen armaduras. Y luego con el mosquete láser al final sí le terminé dando la mejora de las 6 cargas. Y aquí ya los que llevan servoarmaduras los revienta, pero bien los revienta. Aquí ya lo están viendo. Los bien, pero bien ricos los revienta. Bien desintegrado quedó este.
Choice. Make yourself at home, friend. We did it.
Excuse me.
We did it. I was afraid we were making a mistake trying to stand up to those bastards. But the Minutemen came through for us.
Pues claro, obviamente que vamos a poder reventarlos.
Is this a better time for that talk?
Yeah, I think I understood.
It's just, I was ready to give up. I didn't care if I lived or died anymore. At least not for myself. And it was because of you and who you are that turned things around for me. I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
Y romance, what the fuck? Literalmente esa misma opción salió ahorita que les mostré que no, es que es demasiado random esa opción.
Friendship means a lot to me too, Preston. I hope you know that.
I do. I wouldn't have said all that to just anybody, you know. I guess we should get back to it, huh?
Bueno, a ver. ¿Qué estás montando? Siempre preguntas lo mismo, Presto. Siempre preguntas lo mismo. Ok, me alcanzó para uno, Ok, falta el brazo izquierdo nada más. Ya, las armas se me olvidó mostrárselas. Bueno, hay muchas más. De hecho, creo que los vieron en los clips que fueron unos lanzagranadas también. Unos lanzagranadas legendarios. Bastante buenos. Bueno, no los he usado, pero tiene pinta de que son bastante buenos. Ahora, lo que son las armas cuerpo a cuerpo, como dije, son estas 3 que tengo. El pincho moruno no es el que yo había conseguido con Jake. Este es otro, este es uno legendario. No es el que tenía Jake. Y luego está esta espada, que es de la del tesoro, ese que conseguí. Y luego está esta, que es el machete ese que conseguí, que estaba así como en un lugar que estaba bajo el agua. Pues aquí está. Bueno, es un machete, pero tiene así como esta forma, esta mejora que hace parecer ya, en vez de ser machete, literalmente es una maldita daga ya. Una daga así de las largas, además. Y para mí, de lo que llevo jugando, creo que estas 3 armas son las mejores armas cortantes que existen en el juego.
Hell of a weekend with all this.
Detective Valentine. Nick. Listen, I'm sorry. You've got every right to be upset. But you need to believe me when I tell you I had no idea. Operation Winter's End was my baby. I believed in it. I still believe in it. They kept us all in the dark, me included. I got briefed this afternoon, and they laid it all out. The whole thing. Winter's deal with the DA, his agreement to bring down the other families, his idea to record the holotapes and incriminate all known associates, and them needing a legitimate op and a real task force to make it all look like Winter was the focus. It was the plan all along, Nick. There's nothing we can do. Winter was a stoolie for the feds. He reported directly to the BAD-TFL, all on the books. For his cooperation, Winter will be granted total immunity. It's over. Effective immediately, Operation Winter's End is to cease all investigations and operations. The task force is hereby disbanded. We played our part, pal. Not the part we thought, but hey, it happens. Now we're just another box in the file room. Nick, listen to me. Everything that's happened with Winter, with Jenny, it's more than any one man should have to handle. You need help. Boston PD has been working with the eggheads at CIT. Some new program they have to deal with trauma. Scanning brainwaves or some such. I'll get you the info. You're going. That's an order.
Won't be bothering anybody now.
A la bestia, la mutaracha legendaria esta, ¿qué demonios? Gigante. Gigante la condenada. O sea, si de por sí las mutarachas normales ya son gigantes, ahora esta no mancha. Dios mío, es que mínimo como casi el tamaño de una persona es esto ya. No manches. ¿Qué demonios? Es casi el tamaño de una persona esto, yo creo, ya, ¿no? No, hombre, no tiene sentido. El tamaño de esa maldita mutaracha asquerosa.
Bingo.
Ok, estuve un buen rato buscando suministros, buscando materiales y todo eso. Y he podido subir ya, hacer toda la armadura, ya las piezas que faltaban a subirlas a las MK2, que eran los brazos. Ahora también me puse a buscar más el aluminio porque era el material que más me estaba limitando ahí. Y de hecho, bueno, a ver, primero voy a ver si puedo ponerle los propulsores. Activa un campo de visión de gachata con el Stealth Boy. Bobinas, Teslas, caso daño. Oh, ok. Amigos, la X-01 oficialmente la hemos convertido en la mejor armadura. Bueno, es que de por sí, pues como dije, de por sí ya es la mejor armadura del juego. Además, otra cosa que seguramente habrán notado es que tiene una pintura diferente, que tiene una pintura del instituto. Esa pintura se te desbloquea cuando terminas el juego, me imagino. O por lo menos cuando terminas, haces el final en el que del instituto se te desbloquea esa pintura. Y se la decidí poner porque se ve bastante bonito, la verdad, con esa pintura blanca, así como muy limpio, ¿no? Además de que así no tiene tanto óxido la armadura. Así que nada. Ahora sí, vamos a ponerle los propulsores. Y con esto podremos volar con la servoarmadura. What the fuck? ¿Por qué no se le puso? Ahora, no sé qué pasó, como que se bugueó, como que le había dado para crear y no se hizo y no sé qué pasó ahí. Pero ya está, ahora sí. Tenemos los propulsores en la X-01. Así que ahora, obviamente, pues ahora la vamos a probar. Para propulsarte, oprime y mantén X cuando estés en el aire. Al usar el propulsor agotas la carga. Ah, sí. Que te gasta ahí. Ya, sí que te gasta la carga de los núcleos de fusión. Bueno, obviamente tiene sentido. Pero ya está. Tenemos la X-01 con propulsores. Uy, perdón, Nick. Tenemos la X-01 con propulsores. Y además de que la tenemos con el blindaje al máximo posible, lo subimos al MK6 cada una de las piezas. Antes, de hecho vamos a ver, antes era 1400 la protección máxima que de la servoarmadura sigue estando de serie. ¿Cuánto tendrá ahora? Yo le diría que quizás a no debe de tener 2000 o algo así. Vamos a ver. Casi 2000. Oye, pues no, pues casi que la atiné, ¿eh? Casi 2000. Casi 2000 tiene. Muy bien. Y ahora, después de haber mejorado la servoarmadura, la X-01 y ponerle los propulsores, ahora ha llegado el momento de hacer una misión de Nick. O bueno, en realidad en todo este rato la estuve haciendo, pero de ponerla en el video, me refiero. Porque en uno de los clips que habrán visto de lo que yo me puse a hacer antes de grabar este capítulo, había una plática que hizo Nick Valentine que dijo que él era como la versión robot, por así decirlo, del verdadero Nick Valentine, que era de la misma época que nosotros antes de que cayeran las bombas, que era un detective así sin más. Y por alguna razón el instituto quiso hacer una versión robot de ese mismo detective, por así decirlo. Entonces, lo que estoy buscando ahora son las holocintas de el tal Eddie Winter, que es el criminal ese que había mencionado. Que es un criminal que había mencionado en una plática que tuve mientras estaba grabando estas partes ya donde ya estoy grabando con mi voz, por así decirlo. Y ahora que tenemos la servoarmadura con todas las mejoras y eso, creo que ahora sí ya va a ser buen momento para hacerla y completar esto. A ver, es aquí. Bueno, pues hay que aprovechar ese material. De todo ese material, pues no lo va a ocupar nadie, ¿sabes? Es necesario. A ver, terminal, el registro, Eddie Winter. Ok, ¿dónde está la holocinta? Aquí. Ok.
Message to Claire Pazinski. Dinner tonight. Me, you, and Arthur Black. Reservations of 7 at the Cornerstone Grill. Don't worry, I'll make sure Arthur's on his best behavior. No stabbing the waiter for a fucked up drink like what happened in Charlestown.
What the fuck anda explotando aquí? ¿Por qué explotó ese trailer? Bueno, no sé, algo rarísimo. Bueno, vamos a hablar con Nick.
Hey. Do something for you?
Hey, Valentine.
So, you got something for me? Maybe a pocket full of tapes belonging to an old ghoul?
Finally got them all. Here.
No fooling. Wow. That's some real solid detective work. They're older than dirt, but they've got Eddie's paw prints all over them. These are the real deal. And they've still got the code pieces in them. Let me run them through the old processor. Got it. 19553728406. That old thug's holed up in Andrews Station. Now, let's go bring down Eddie Winter.
Muy bien. Viaja al escondite de Eddie Winter. ¿Dónde es? Ok. Andrew Station. Bueno, vamos para allá. Ok, está por aquí.
Let's not keep Eddie waiting.
Keep your eyes open.
Now it's on!
I guess they got wise and folded.
Did you hear that?
Aquí sí. Bien. Y encima les destruyó la barricada esta que tenían aquí también.
Look who it is. Boom, boom, baby!
No sean alucines. Literalmente tengo una X-01, no me pueden hacer nada. Nada me pueden hacer. De hecho me voy a cambiar la escopeta. Porque creo que aquí en espacio cerrado va a ir mejor esto. Ok, esto es una terminal que se tiene que desbloquear. Pana, no sé, vamos a averiguar.
Got it.
Not that it's an option.
The fuck? Who the fuck are you?
Eddie, it's me, your old pal. Seamus McFuck yourself.
All this time, and the first person to walk through my door is a wise ass. Why couldn't you have been a sexy blonde? Just how the fuck did you get... No. No way. Not after all this time. Don't tell me you actually cracked my code. In the holotapes? Well, hey. It's only been, what? 200 years? Well, look. I'm not sure what you thought you'd find. Gold, jewels, the secrets of the universe. But you get me. One guy. A ghoul, I guess you'd call me. Just living, surviving, and what I got, you can't have. That code? It was a joke. I just wanted to prove how dumb those feds were. Turns out, pretty dumb. So take your asses someplace else.
I'm not going anywhere until I get what I came for.
Yeah? And what's that? And who are you, huh? You look kind of familiar. But what are you, some kind of robot? Is that what it's like out there now? A world of robot overlords? I knew it.
The name's Valentine. Nick Valentine. Remember me?
Valentine? The cop? Is that who you're supposed to be? Sorry, pal, but you ain't Nick Valentine. You're just some kind of, machine.
You killed my fiancée, Jennifer Lands. There's some crimes even you can't get away with, Winter.
Your fiancée? You mean Valentine's fiancée? Pretty girl. A shame what happened to her. But hey, you? Or, you know, the real Valentine? He should have backed off when he had the chance. But what gives, Robot Man? Why do you even care?
Some girl gets whacked 200 years ago, and you come into my home acting like a hot guy? Christ, look at you. You're not even alive.
Then I guess I'm in good company.
You ain't taking me down.
Muy bien.
Nick.
We're done here. There's one more thing I've got to do. I wouldn't mind the company if you wanted to tag along.
Started.
This is it. In this spot, 200 years ago, one of Eddie's boys put a bullet in Jenny Land's back. Now Eddie's as dead as Jenny. And Nick. I'm at a loss. I just need some time to process all this. You mind if we get out of here? Yeah, that is if you're still interested in traveling together. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted some time on your own after all this.
Yeah, I guess that'll work.
You sure know how to make a synth feel welcome. Come on, let's get out of here. And hey, thanks.
Ok, pues adiós Nick. Fue una misión interesante. Bueno, a ver, me gustaría hacer una misión más, alguna que sea...
What? Adam sees all heretics suffering in Adam's blood. Who's there? Come and embrace Adam's glory.
Creo que están justo por allá adentro, o bueno, en todo caso por ahí. Ay, Dios. Perdón, Gadu, por haberte lastimado con esa mini nuke. What the fuck hace uno de estos? despejado y los reventamos con el Fatman a casi todos. O bueno, casi todos no, pero a varios. Los destrozamos con el Fatman ahí, que era lo que quería hacer. Así que pues nada, pues ya está. Es para reclutar ahí. Así que, sin nada más que decir, hasta aquí lo vamos a dejar ya. Si te ha gustado, dale like, suscríbete a mi canal si quieres ver más de mi contenido. También recuerda activar la campanilla, no te pierdas ninguno de mis nuevos videos. Y pues nada, nos vemos en el siguiente video.